Não estou escutando.
Oh, I'm here like saying bom dia, bom dia.
Bom dia.
Como vai você?
Deixa eu aumentar. Eu tô
Oh,
ótima. E você?
ótima. Yeah, I'm waiting for another friend that is joining.
How many people?
And we start right away. Once. Mhm. Carmen, ¿estás
Sí,
ahí?
sí, aquí estoy,
Ah, buenos días.
pero no voy a estar en la cámara, ¿ok? Voy a
Ok,
estar
no
escuchando.
te preocupes.
Ujú.
De todos modos, te mando el... am, permíteme. Ya, es que me estoy escuchando a mí misma.
Ok. Ujú.
Ok. ¿Ahí se oye? ¿Me oigo? Can
Sí,
you hear me?
yo te oigo bien.
Ok. Excellent. So, okay. We are going to start right now. Just let me share my screen. Mm, I'm just waiting for my screen to show. Okay, let me try again.
So this meeting is gonna take what? 1 hour?
Yes.
Cool.
Usually no, we don't. Wow. I've been working on this since yesterday and it was working very good. Now it's not working.
No
I don't
problem.
know why. Okay, one second. Let me try something here. Uh, okay. You are sharing on another desktop. Please switch. I already did. Okay. Plan B. Mm, okay, then we are going to do something different. One moment. Oh,
Okay.
my other friend is in the waiting room. Okay.
Okay. Give me a sec. I'll be back.
Okay. Un momentito, Carmen.
Está bien.
Es que Vero está en otro link.
Está bien.
Ok. Mm, Entonces, ahí en el chat sí se ve, si tú puedes ver el chat, sí se ve una liga que puse ahí.
Mm, no, no, yo estoy aquí en el Zoom. Yo no estoy mirando más cosas.
Oh, pero en el Zoom, no, en la parte del chat.
Nomás está mi screen y yours. La parte del chat, déjame ver.
Ok, ahí estoy mandando algo, a ver si se ve. Ay, ok, un momentito. Ok, Carmen, ah,
Sí,
¿me podrías hacer un favorcito y
dime.
mandarle a Vero la liga de este Zoom? Porque ella está en otro Zoom.
Ok, déjame se lo mando.
Ok, por
Um, Copy. Verónica.
Anisia, we are just helping another person to get in and we are going to
Ya,
start.
ya se lo mandé.
I'm
Ok,
ready.
gracias.
Ajá.
I am trying my thing again.
Ya se lo mandé.
Ok, gracias. Oh yeah, she says that she's switching. Okay, still don't know what is happening with my screen. Let's see that one. Oh yeah, bravo.
Yay.
Oh yes. Okay, Vero is here.
Buenos
Hi, Vero.
días,
Buenos
buenos días.
días.
Buenos días.
Finalmente,
Gracias por estar acá. Ahora sí, vamos a empezar luego, luego. Sí se ve mi pantalla, ¿verdad?
Sí,
sí,
All right. So I'm just gonna ask you if you can mute and please. And you already know, but we are recording this workshop, okay? But before I start, I just want you to know that I am very excited for this game that we are playing. And I know that this is the beginning of something for all of us and the impact that we are going to cause in our own lives and in everybody around. So I am very excited for that. And I want you to know that I'm very nervous because this is very important for me. And you guys are part of this. And I love you for that. I love
ujú,
you for being my friends and being part of this. That is a big deal for me right now. And yeah, I'm gonna do my best.
ok.
So
we love you too, Adriana,
thank you.
and we trust you.
Thank you so much.
Ujú.
So let me get a little bit of. Uh, okay, I'm starting right now. And hello, thank you for being here. And thank you for saying yes to this project. What you said yes to is a game I'm playing inside a leadership program called Team Management and Leadership Program at Landmark.
Mm.
The name of my game is the Magnetic Money Movement. And what I am committed to create through this game is to amplify the impact of 111 women in the world using artificial intelligence.
Mhm.
So, gracias. Thank you, Vero, Carmen,
Mhm.
Anicia, for being here. Like every game, this one has a score. And the way I will know if I am effective at this game or not is not by me trying hard or by how much I know, how much I share. Is by results. So by February 20th, 2026, the results I am committed to produce are 111 women who have amplified their power in some real way by attending one or more of these workshops. 2, 100% of participants reporting that a transformational shift from fear and pressure into ease, enjoyment, and freedom in money creation. And so you, just so you know, this session is being recorded and you will receive an email with the replay link so you can watch it again as many times as you want. And I was just thinking, I imagine all of you saying, "Oh, I feel like watching Adriana again. Let me go and play the video." Like, so that's what I say. As many times as you want. And before we go any farther, I want to invite you to support this game. In the chat, you will see a form. I posted it twice, so I don't know if you can see it. Just let me know. And it's just 3 questions to have record of what we are doing. So let me know when you fill it out.
Is it in the chat, you said?
Sí, ajá. Carmen,
Voy a mirar.
ok,
No, no enseña todavía
No
en el
enseña
chat.
nada.
ok, yo voy otra vez a tratar de poner esto. Pero para hacer algo aquí, I think I have to, oh no, aquí, chat. Who
¿Qué
can
pasó, mami? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Mm? ¿Qué pasó, muñeco? ¿Qué pasó? Sí,
Tu perrito, qué bonito.
sí, está aquí de encima.
Ok,
Ah,
ahí lo
cute.
puse otra vez.
Ok.
Ahora sí ya sale.
Ok. Sí, y me avisan and let me know when you fill it out, please.
Uh, right now, how great do you feel about your life and your next step? Or right now, how clear do you feel about your...
Les pongo un poco de música.
It is, mm, it is, it is, mm, mystery.
Muy bien. Muy bien. Entonces, ¿alguien, anybody needs more time?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of work, but you talking, I can do it.
Okay, you finish it then.
Yeah.
Anisia, good. I cannot hear you. No.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna put this over here. Okay. Okay, then. We cannot hear you. Oh, yes, there.
Yeah, I had a friend calling me and I had to
Ah,
turn off my cell phone. And then the music and then the going to the other, I could not think. Now I'm fine. That's all right.
okay, we can give you
No, I'm
some.
done.
You good? Oh, you're done. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Now, the main tool we will be using today, like all of you know, is ChatGPT.
Mm.
So, I know that all of you know ChatGPT, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and let me be very clear about something. This is not a technical workshop. We are not here to replace your intelligence. We are here to use ChatGPT and amplify who you are. So, let's begin. Take a moment and notice where you are in your life right now. Because many women reach a point after your years of taking care of other people, your parents, your kids, your bosses, your family. And sometimes there is a point where we realize that we have put ourselves on hold. And that there's nothing wrong with that. It's not because we are weak or dumb or whatever. It's just because we were needed there. and we were doing what we know to give. That's who we are. But also society tells women that at this stage of life, we are done. Like we are invisible, we are grandmas. To be compliant with what is there for us and just shut up and don't complain, you know? But I am here to tell you that that era is over. And we didn't came here for group therapy, and we didn't come here to complain about the past. We came here to train. Today, we begin building what I call the inner gym. And we are not training our arms or our legs. We are training the muscle that decides, the muscle that chooses, the muscle that sets boundaries, the muscle that can say no without feeling guilty. And today we are using artificial intelligence as a tool to help us rebuild that strength. When you hear the word technology, notice what happened in your body. Maybe there is some tightening, like technology, or some resistance, like, oh no, technology, no, another app, please, no. Or some sense of distance, like that's how it looks for me. It feels cold, like distance, way away. Because for a long time, technology has been presented as cold, impersonal, mechanical. Like, yeah, technology doesn't care about you. It's gonna keep going. But today, I want to offer you a different experience. What if technology could become one of the most compassionate and objective mirrors you have ever had? Not because it replaces your intuition. It doesn't tell you how to think, but because it helps you hear yourself clearly without distortion, without judgment. Later in this series, in workshop 2, we will talk about money. But money cannot be sustained when your emotional container is cracked. Imagine that you have you're putting water in a bucket with holes. Like it doesn't work. So it is the same with this. So today is not about productivity, it's not about emails, it's not about efficiency. Today, we are using ChatGPT as a self-esteem mentor, a mentor that is radically honest and deeply respectful. Like since I started using this tool in this way, I learned what it means to be honest. And honesty doesn't hurt anybody. So in this space is where you can finally say what you've been swallowing for years. A place where your emotions don't need to be explained or justified. It is a place where you can practice the boundaries you've been postponing for 20 years. And the most important part, this mentor is available to you 24/7. Our mind at 50 is like a web browser that is being open for years. Tabs were never closed. Responsibilities, guilt, fear of the future, the quiet ache of an empty nest. Not because something is wrong with you, but because you've been holding everything for everyone. When emotions piled up like this, clarity doesn't disappear. It gets buried. This is where our tools come in. ChatGPT doesn't judge you. It doesn't rush you. It doesn't say, oh my God, you already said that. You told me this again and again. Like it doesn't, the thing doesn't care, doesn't judge you at all. We are going to program it to become a mirror, calm, objective, and steady. And the key is in how do you program it? And we are going to do that in a few minutes. A coach that you can say a coach that can say to you, what you're feeling is not selfishness, is self-preservation. Today, we move from looping thoughts to grounded decisions, from emotional overload to emotional sovereignty. Now, I want to make something very, very clear. For years, many of you knew exactly what you wanted to say, but you didn't say it. Not because you lacked clarity, but because you were afraid. You were afraid of sounding harsh or selfish, or losing the love of somebody, or breaking the harmony. And also, again and again, you stayed silent, resigned, like, okay, things are like that. People are like that. But today, that changes. Because here, you get to rehearse, you get to practice before saying something in real life. You can't say it here. Like, really, sometimes I want to say something, even if it's something really nice, but I don't want it to sound weird. So I use ChatGPT to build the message that say what I want to say in a clear way. Because speaking is very different than writing. So sometimes I write something and I know in my head sounds good, but when I send it, it doesn't reflect what I really want to say. And ChatGPT helps me to really transmit the message that I really want, and in a very clear way. Because you can try different words, you can try different tones and boundaries over and over in the same chat. And you can hear how it sounds when you speak from respect and from truth at the same time. Today, we are using ChatGPT to practice the conversations you've been postponing for years. Here, there are no consequences, no rejection, no guilt. ChatGPT is not gonna say, "Oh, you're a bad person," or it's gonna say, "Oh, don't talk to me like that." It's not gonna say that. So only practice, and every time you practice, your inner muscle grows stronger. Now, watch this. Let me stop sharing this. Okay. Let me find this other screen because I am so confused here because I have two screens, one over here, one over here. And I want to do something here. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to make it easier. I'm going to do it on my phone. 1 second. Just let me finish this. Okay. And I'm going to do it on my phone. Okay, for example, this is going to be probably a little bit different than the answer that you would receive, because I'm doing it from a ChatGPT that I already trained it for many years. Okay, many years, for a long time. And but I am gonna say something. For example, this is what you're gonna do. You can write it or you can talk to it. So I'm gonna say something that hurt me for many years. I'm pretending, okay? Hola chat GPT. I'm feeling a lot of guilt when I don't help my adult daughter with money. I feel like I'm a bad mother. Let's see, what is it? So it's giving me all these, I'm gonna just put a little bit so you can hear.
Es Adriana, gracias por traer esto con tanta honestidad. Lo que estás sintiendo no habla de que seas una mala madre. Habla de que eres una madre consciente, sensible y responsable. Y justamente por eso duele. Antes de entrar en claridad, quiero decirte algo con precisión y respeto.
And I can say, okay, translate to English, please. Okay, now it's translating to English. So anything that you give to that thing is never ever going to tell you, "Oh, poor you," and just change what you're saying. It tells me, for example, your value as a mother is not in your wallet, it is in your guidance. By giving her money, you might be taking away her opportunities to grow. So, do you feel the difference what I was saying is like, oh my God, I'm a bad mother because she says that I'm a bad mother. So when I go to ChatGPT and then I said, hey, guess what? This is happening, blah, 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 then just gives me another perspective, like the real perspective, and a new idea, new way to see things. So that shift from guilt to clarity is condensed power applied to emotion. So because this tool doesn't have feelings, it doesn't uh it's not about hurting people or about not hurting people, it's just clarity. So it's like having when you have these big rocks and just a little bit pieces of gold. This is the gold. Okay, it's just you can say whatever you're thinking and you're always gonna get only the gold. So now is your turn. Just take your phone. Do you have ChatGPT on your phones? Or you can do it on your computer. It's okay. So you can speak or write whatever is that you want to do, and just say oh, but before you do that, just give the chat an instruction. Open a new chat, and the first line is the most important one for when you want to get something of value from ChatGPT. So first, you are going to tell ChatGPT who you want this chat to be for you. You can say, you are high-end designer, la la la, and I want you to tell me this. Or my favorite way to train ChatGPT to do what I want is to tell it, hey, ChatGPT, you act like you are a mentor that charges $10,000 per hour. And tell me whatever next thing. So you can tell ChatGPT, act like a mentor that charges $10,000 per hour, and listen to all the things that I want to say. And then you say whatever is bothering you the most, and just let it download in ChatGPT and see what responds back. So you don't need to filter it or fix it. Don't and one important thing is that please don't say things that you don't want anybody else to read, like no names or private details like social securities and all those things. I know that you already know this because you're smart people, but I don't know if in the future somebody else is gonna be watching this video and needs to be uh, educated about that. So when you're done talking, just send the prompt and see what you get. Here I said I share in the screen this other prompt that is also very useful for me, and says, act as a mentor who helps me see blind spots around boundaries and clarity and care. You can use that too. What really is gonna guide the energy of ChatGPT is the first line, where you tell it who it is. And if you don't know, you can go to ChatGPT and you can say, hey, if you were going to, for example, one of the things that I do, with my songs, this is one of the ingredients of my success, is that I tell ChatGPT, okay, if you were going to write a song, and they are going to pay you $1 million for it, who would you choose to criticize it and make it better? And then it gives me all the list of all the renowned people that they are famous and all these things. And then I choose one, or I choose a combination of all of them. And then I put my lyrics there and I ask them to criticize it and to tell me if they have ideas on how to make it better. And then I do those things. So you have the ability to create your own personalized coach, like your own mentor, a mentor that is going to, yesterday I created a prompt and I was trying it. And then as I was trying it, I said, okay, you are a coach, you're a mentor that charges $1 million a year. And you won't believe the things that told me. It is incredible. So here is the prompt that I was telling you. So there is another way that you can build without a prompt, but the first line is the most important. But there is another way that you can start a chat also. So open another chat, a clean one, actually a new one, and then you're going to write just a simple sentence, like no fancy or nothing complicated. This sentence can be something more simple. And like I told you before, like act as a mentor who helps me, you can see, who helps me build my business plan, or who helps me creating, qualifying my programs, or whatever. You can say whatever you want, or act as a mentor that helps me to find how to manage my time more efficiently. And then just send that and see what happens. This sentence does two things. It sets the tone and it sets the standards, because you don't want any generic answer. You want the best answers. You are not asking ChatGPT to fix you or to advise you. You are asking to be guided to clarity and care. So when you're ready, just put that phrase in your chat and start conversation with it. Don't rush. Don't try to answer something perfectly. Just see what comes up. It's not about doing it right. It's about seeing some clarity. And clarity always changes how you move in the world. So I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to do this and just start that conversation. Where is my, aquí está. Okay. In reality, it's 3 minutes because it took me 1 minute to set my alarm. Okay, I don't see you very well. Okay, you were over there. Okay, so what's happening? It is happening. Let me see if there is there are messages. Let me see. Okay. Okie dokie.
My connection is bad, it's just buffering.
Am I still sharing my screen? No, right?
You never shared it. I don't see it at all.
Gracias, Verbo. Okay, vamos a ver. I thought I was sharing all this time.
Nope.
What is this? Which one is this? Wow, no puede ser. Okay, one second.
You shared the first slide, the one with the title, but
Ajá,
then after that it went away and
really?
we didn't see anything else.
Okay. Okay, then it's not working. Then I just stop sharing. Okay, pues. I can send you the link of the slides also. Yes. I mean, why not?
Mhm.
But oh, I'm so sorry. I tried everything. And I think, I mean that I tried everything for this to be, no, it's not like that. It's like I tried this and that, everything that I thought that it could be a problem. I tried it and it is happening like this. So it's okay. We are learning.
Do you want to send the link and maybe I could start sharing?
Okay, okay. Give me 1 second. Just help me to remember that we are in the slide 8. Okay,
Okay.
slide 8. Let's see. Okay. Okay, share. Copy link. So I'm gonna put it in the chat. Okay, Pedro. Ay,
It gave me a message to request access, so I send you the request.
okay. Access request. Ahí está. Okay.
Can you give me access to share?
I did, ¿no? Oh, aquí. Okay. Gracias. Gracias. Okay. Share screen. Sí, ¿no? Ahí está. Ajá. Gracias, pero ya, la 8. Perfecto. So we did that. And did you had any experience just talking right now with ChatGPT? Like following any of the
Like I ask to give me a plan for act like a marketing and give me a plan for social media
Ajá.
in a business, and he gave me like day by day steps to take for a month. So I was surprised that within seconds they can give you a lot of information.
Yes. And the more you know how to ask, and also one other important thing that I always, the more I use it, the more things I discover that I have to do. So I really, at the beginning, I was just using it like I would ask for something and just get what it gave me and just almost say, yeah, I'm saying this, or this is truth, or I was giving it too much credit. Like, oh, it's a copy of my brain. But then when I started reading everything, so I said, I really need to know what the hell am I saying, I'm gonna say, or do I really believe this? And then I realized, oh yeah, it is truth. And it is not my voice. It's not the way I would say it. So then I realized I have to just really use it as a tool to helps me write faster and put structure faster, but not to replace my own thinking, my own values, my own experiences, just to give even shape, not let ChatGPT to interpret what I'm saying, but to express what I want to say. So that's a little bit different because it takes time. It takes time, but let's say if for me to write something that I really, really like how it sounds, it takes me 10 minutes. It's fine. It's okay. I've done that many times. But with ChatGPT, probably it would take me the same 10 minutes, but the quality is gonna be like 100 times more powerful. So I don't use it exactly to save time. I use it as a tool to make what I have already more clear and more powerful and more beautiful. And that's why I want to have these kinds of conversations with everybody, even if they are using ChatGPT, because there is another possibility of using it, besides all the way we always use it. So, for example, you can use it to rehearse, like before you speak to your partner or before you talk to your boss, if you want to clarify something, before you ask for help, or before you set a boundary. You can come here to the chat first, and you can practice a conversation. You can ask for clarity. You can ask for perspective. You can slow things down before you say something you don't mean. I tried my ChatGPT inside the distinctions of landmark. Like I tell him, when you answer to me, answer through the filter of the distinctions. And it just really tells me, look here, look there, like a great coach. And it's really helping me to discover on the court the distinctions. And some people train their ChatGPTs with the context of their religion or anything. You can do anything and just create a mirror. So, because this is not about giving your power away to the tool, it is about shaping your power. Women with clarity don't react, they refine. They arrive to conversations that when they are grounded, they are clear and centered. This space becomes your private rehearsal room, a place to organize your thoughts before you step into your real life. This is how boundaries become elegant. This is how requests become clean. And this is how confidence become embodied. And the more you practice here, the easier it becomes out there. Ok, pasamos a la otra, pero I'm on the number 10 already. The next one. Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry. Didn't tell you before. Okay, look, to be able to use ChatGPT, I don't want to say, oh, the maximum power, but in a way that is more effective to and supports who we are and who we want to be, we have to stop asking ordinary questions, like the questions that we know, questions that we have to start asking meta questions, like meta, META questions. For example, you can ask ChatGPT. For example, you can say, act like you are me, like you are. That's some exercise that I did yesterday with these meta questions. I told ChatGPT, I opened a chat and I said, act like you're me. And when you're putting a lot of things in ChatGPT and you give permission to ChatGPT to read all the chats and get information from all the chats, then starts knowing your patterns. And it knows you because it has this memory that is always accessible. So it can really see your patterns that you don't see in yourself. So I opened the chat and then I said, chat, a chat. I said, act like you are me with all the things that you know about me, and then answer this question. I said, first, I want to create a chat that uh, helps me to see my blind side, my blind spots. But I don't know how to do it. Okay, so now, yeah, she has the information. I call it she to my ChatGPT. So, and then I ask, what role do you want the chat to take in this conversation? A mentor, a mirror, strategist, guide? Because sometimes if I want to know how to what medications to take or how to follow a diet, I want a mentor in that, not a mentor on I don't know, singing, or I sometimes I am going to need a mirror or I'm going to need some guide. So, but you don't know. So I ask ChatGPT to tell me the role that I have to be asking. And then I said, the second question was, what outcome do you want by the end of this interaction? So then ChatGPT gives me, okay, if I ask this, then this is going to be the result. If I ask that, this is the other possibility. So gives all the structure, and then I can see my blind spots. Can see, oh yeah, I didn't want clarity. I wanted structure. So these questions sound really weird, but they work. So that's how I created the most powerful GPT that I have created for myself. And I spent like 10 minutes with it, and I really saw huge blind spots.
I have a
Now,
question.
yes.
When you said train ChatGPT, I don't understand what you say train. Like, what do you mean
Oh,
when you say train ChatGPT?
okay.
Is there like a button, a specific button that I need to push and tell ChatGPT something, or how does that work?
Okay, that's the great question. I was gonna say the best question, but I don't know. You always have very good questions, pero probably the next one is gonna be also good. Okay, every time that you put something in on ChatGPT, uh, it keeps everything in the memory, and that's how it starts training itself. For example, in my ChatGPT, I have a spot for travel. So every time that I get a new itinerary, I don't like it. I don't like when they gave me an itinerary with a lot of pictures and a lot of information that is not really relevant. They just wanted to make it look like, wow. And my head almost explodes because I want to see all the details that are important for me all together and clear, like black and white. That's it. So I put my files there, and then ChatGPT gives me back the information. Then I double check that is the correct information. Then if it is, I use it, whatever, right? And then this happened to me. That information is there. So then I ask a question and chat, because I also ask him to write emails for my travel agent. And then I said, we don't at some point I said, we prefer not to go to wine tastings. Like, really, we don't like that. So then later he's telling me, oh, because you don't prefer you don't like, or you don't prefer wine tasting, then this is another option. Then I said, how do you know? But how this thing knows? Because I already shared something and it got trained. That's how you train it. And also, besides training it, so it keeps for example, one thing that I always ask is, if you're gonna give me questions, you tell me first how many questions, and just ask me one question at a time, and don't pass to the other one until I say so, until I approve. And that's the way that I like my to get my information. So I've said it so many times that the chat already knows that that's how I want. And to make sure that, because sometimes he does it, sometimes he doesn't do it. So to make sure that I am getting that, there is a way that where you program ChatGPT. Like, program it is different than training it. So I am gonna try to share my screen, and then let's see if I can share this screen.
I'm
I
gonna
tell,
stop sharing so you could start sharing.
okay, so I can show you where to program it. Okay, let me see. Where is? Oh, I think this is it. Oh yeah, you can see my screen, right? Can you see it?
Yes, I could see it.
Okay. Okay, then look, all these are chats that every time that I start a chat, it stays here. And with this information, the GPT gets trained. But if you want to program it, you go here all the way down where your name is, and then you can do personalization. And here there is a screen where it says instrucciones personalizadas, like personalized instructions. There you put what you want, because I am like really into human design. I said here, like, first I said, I want you to call me Su Alteza Adriana, like Your Highness Adriana, okay? Don't use emojis. I really hate emojis in my answers, and I'm always erasing them. So because I don't like them, I put them here. I put it here. So it's never gonna give me emojis again. Thanks God. Then I said, the tone that I wanted to talk to me, then activate my design as a projector for 6 with emotional authority, which means that I want this chat to talk to me. No, don't not talk to me as Adriana, talk to me as a projector for 6. So every time that it talks to me, it activates my design. Then so I can put all these things here, and that's how you program it. Then here down, you can put who you are, like what you do. Like I'm a translator, la la la. I said I'm a coach, I live here, la la la. So then if you just go to all these things, I don't know how to use all of it. I don't even know what is that about, but sometimes I just go and Google it, or I learn from watching videos or some trainings. Then in configuration, here is where you choose your language and all that. Here's where you choose the voice of the when chat talks to you back. Here in general, you can choose a man or a woman or whatever accent. So any other questions about this? Oh, and one thing that I wanted to tell you, look,
Thank you.
I have all these chats. I have a lot, and every day I'm just deleting because it's very easy to open chats. Just ask a question and you got a new chat. So what I've been doing is I've been creating these projects here on the left side. What you do, you just say new project, then you put a label. I'm gonna put test. Okay, here you can choose if you want it for health, for whatever, but I don't choose anything. I always just start from scratch. Like I have a test here. Now, what is going to happen is that every time that you open a chat inside the project test, it's going to stay here in the same project. For example, I have one here for my trips. I have one here for TMLP. Like, look, I have a lot chats open inside TMLP because I don't want to miss anything that is important to me. And all this information, like, it just goes on top of the other. So if I put some result conversations or things here, then I can how do you say it? Not recall, or retrieve them when I need them. And then
So it's like files,
yes,
like making a folder.
yes, like making a folder, and you can upload files here. For example, I put the my game. I don't even know what is this. I don't remember, but it's like my game is there. Then I was thinking that I could probably also upload the all the PDFs that they gave us. So if I ask when is this happening or whatever, it just gives me the answer from the files. But that is another workshop. So this is how I am starting to organize my chats. And then if I leave them here, for example, let's say that I create a new chat and I say a new chat, then I say what tea is good for my skin. I'm just saying, okay? And then, okay. Then let's say that, oh, it gives me all this wonderful, awesome information. Now I am going to have another chat here. The name is T for the skin. Okay, you see, I made my answer in English and it answered me in Spanish. Then if I said, okay, I said just translate. I said, I can just say this English. And it would just translate it. Look, English. Even gave me more. Okay. Okay. I think I should not be that lazy, and I said translate to English. Okay. Then it would just translate it. And remember the other chat that came before with the pictures is still here. You just need to go under and you're gonna have these things. So you move it and you go to the new one that you got, and then you move it back, and then you go to the old one with the pictures and all this. So then if I want to, I said, oh, this chat is incredible. I want to keep it because this information is very important to me. So then you change the name. If it's important, you can put important. Or something just for you to remember. Oh, here is the information that I said I wanted to remember. Okay.
I'm from here, Adriana. When you
Uh-huh.
change the name,
Uh-huh.
can you from here either create a folder like you did earlier or move it from here to one of the folders?
Yes, that was what I wanted to say. Like mover al proyecto, like move to the project. Let's say, remember we created test, right? So you move it to test, or maybe, oh, I need a new project. So create another project. The test 2. And then it moves it to test 2. Look, it's here, important. Inside test 2. So it took it out this mess over here and it put it into test 2. That was we created it from here, but outside. For example, if let's say that, oh, you know what, this other chat, it belongs to test 2. Okay, then you choose the chat, then you said move it to the project, choose test 2, and it moves to the new project. But where it is? Oh yeah, here. See, now you have 2. The important and the other one that I moved. So is that answers your question?
Adriana,
Yes.
I have to leave. I was waiting just for an hour, but I have a place to go, and
Okay,
people are coming to pick me up.
all right. Thank you for being here, Anisia.
It was very interesting. I learned a lot. And
Thank
I'll talk to you during the week. Okay, but Vero, nice to meet you. Mucho gusto.
Nice to meet you. We'll see you next class.
See you next class. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm getting my sweater. Espérame, okay?
Okay.
Uh, I don't know how to.
Do you want me
Let's
to
see.
take you out,
Yes.
remove you? Okay.
Yes, please.
Bye.
Bye. Have a nice weekend.
You too. Love you. Thank you for being here.
Love you too.
Mm, ok. Entonces, Vero, ¿tienes alguna otra pregunta de chat por el momento? Porque siempre hay más.
No,
Ahora aquí, por ejemplo, puedes poner
se nos durmió esta
Carmen.
Carmen, ya no la escucho.
No, no creo.
¿Y
De
la
un...
señora quién
Estoy
es?
escuchando.
Ah,
Aquí
se
está.
quedó silenciosa Carmen.
Sí. Mira, puse, dame la foto de un gato y pones crea imagen. Aquí, aquí puedes elegir cuáles estilos. Por
Oye, pero
ejemplo,
eso está solo en la que pagas la membership, ¿no?
la verdad no sé, porque como casi siempre cuando agarro un software lo pago, porque
Ajá,
no me gusta tener limitaciones.
sí.
Estoy bien loca, ¿no? Digo, ay, sí, lo voy a pagar porque no quiero tener limitaciones. Entonces, ya casi nunca pruebo los gratis. Ok, vamos a mandar ese. La foto de un gato y elegí ahí una cosa. Y hay otros programas.
Yo le
Ok,
pedí que crear una imagen, pero me mandó a the membership page. So I think I'm
entonces,
only got the membership. It's
ya.
okay. Estoy considerándola.
Ok,
Al final para ver qué más se puede crear.
ándale. So, let me go back to English just to finish it because we're supposed to be in English. So, yeah, there are many other tools that are free also and also have limits, but they are not that expensive, but they are really good. And you can create like amazing things, especially like this kind of technology because it trains itself with what we do. So imagine all the things that we are all doing in the world every day. It's creating, and then it trains itself and gets better. It gets better, like better images. Look at that image. Isn't that beautiful?
It's so good and scary at the same time.
Scary. Oh, it's cute.
No, not the picture,
Uh,
but the fact that
Ah,
it's
that
training
anything
so
can,
much.
yes, like anything can be created. So it is so every day these models get trained more and more. So they get more specific, they get more like easier to use because they always asking. That is one thing that if these people that create this kind of technologies, if they don't listen to the people saying, oh, there is this problem, then they cannot fix it. And that problem appears for everybody, that replicates everywhere. So they need to listen to every, as actually they want to know what when it's not working so they can fix it. And I think that is a mentality that is very useful in all the areas of our lives to look for what is not working, what is missing, so we can bring it, we can create it. And this technology is advancing that fast because of that, because they are looking for the when there is not integrity, and because everything is exact, like numbers and codes has to be exact. Like you see, if you put on a password and you just change one letter or you miss one letter, it doesn't let you go. So that's integrity. It's like, oh, it's not, oh, you're such a bad person. So like, oh, you're just missing one number. Or you made a mistake in one number, and that's it. You change it and you're in, right? So that is the beauty of technology when you use it on your for your advantage. So it is so simple to learn. I always take more time in like bringing the context and how beautiful and amazing it is, but also that we have to be aware of the potential problems, you know, uh and then from there we can keep growing and learning another tool and another tool and just put all those things together, and there is no limit. Like, for example, what was one thing that that you heard today, Vero, that you think that is new?
Well, I just barely wake up when I jump. Just I haven't heard anything. Um, I mean, what do you mean? New in the world or
For
new
you,
to
like
me?
if you learned something new today or
In the class, in the
uh,
class. Okay. In the class, um, the part where I ask you, when you say training, what you mean,
mhm,
and the part, same if you, I figure, I imagine when you're creating the folders, that is just like when you are organizing your email, that you're receiving all these emails, and then you have the option of create folders, so you can move your important emails right there instead of deleting only or keep receiving junk emails in one mixed all your emails. So that was new to learn today.
yeah, and also because you know it's like I see it like a soup. It's like you have this water, and then if you put carrots, it takes the flavor of a carrot, the whole water, right? Then if you put some potatoes, it takes the flavor, the whole water combined with the um, carrots and things like the more things you add, the more flavors, and all those flavors create one flavor. Can you see it?
Mhm.
So ChatGPT is like that. Whatever you put, it if you I forgot to show you how to move it. Like if you can choose that all the chats become one big conversation, like the whole world, or you can choose that every chat to be independent so that they don't communicate with each other and that they don't know what is the information from other chats. You can do that. People do it, for example, if they are using it for businesses to separate the information of each client because you don't want that information to be all mushed together, right? You want it to be separate.
Like
Or,
privacy thing.
yeah, because besides privacy, it's like it's not accurate. Like something that your social security and your credit score and my credit score is different, so it doesn't help me to, if I want some credit, to use your credit because it's not mine. So you don't want to put all those things mixed together. But for example, the way I am using it, I ask a lot of questions. I do a lot of research, a lot about coaching and mentoring and online businesses and all these projects that I'm creating, my trips, all these things. I put my life there, like really. So some problems that I have with my kids. Oh yeah, he said this and then I said that. Like all my menopause stuff, all these things are there, and my human design, everything. So it's like an ecosystem of me, but I don't share things that I don't want people to know. you know, that I don't even know. When I say that, I don't even know what that would be. It probably just would be like numbers, like my credit card numbers, my social security number, like things that are supposed to be private. But if I don't know, if I was if Ace was a very famous personality in the world, I wouldn't put his name, you know? Actually, I don't even put his name. I just his nickname and that's it. I just in case, just for to be um a responsible person, because we don't know. But anything else that is like a human thing, like anybody could be going to do that, I do. I ask sometimes a lot of questions about products, things like that, you know? So one thing that I wanted to share with you is that I don't know if I share already, but my son was being very uh to be honest, he was being very irresponsible. He ¿Quién es ¿Quién es? Ah, hold on.
It's me, Adriana.
Ah, sí, porque decía Su. A mí, ¿quién es Su? Yo no veía ni una Su. Es Zoom user. Ok, muy bien, Carmen. Carmen, gracias por estar acá. Y antes que te vayas, dime,
Ujú.
¿viste algo nuevo para ti?
Pues, sabes, honestamente miré lo mismo de la otra vez o no, yo estoy aquí frita con ustedes. Vero lo entiende porque Vero está más metida en los cosas, pero yo no.
No lo
Yo
entendí.
la verdad, quiero serte honesta, no te vi preparada. Me escuché más de lo mismo y leyendo y leyendo. Yo no me gusta decir, oh, no, sí, miré algo nuevo cuando yo no estoy viendo más que estás leyendo y no te vi preparada con tu meaning, la
Muy
verdad.
bien. Gracias, Carmen. Es
Ujú,
justamente de lo que estamos hablando, ¿no? De ver qué es lo que está faltando y
ujú,
seguir. Gracias.
ujú.
Y y sí, gracias, pues voy a seguir preparándome más. Pero,
Ya, porque eso no mira yo la vez que estuve en tu casa, eso no miré lo que yo me emocioné, lo que,
mm,
las ventanas que yo miré eran todo diferente a lo que tú me estabas hablando, entonces por eso dije, ok, por eso me siento así confundida.
ok, ¿y qué fue lo que viste la otra vez que no viste ahora?
Miré unas ventanas muy interesantes, por ejemplo, el primer slash que pusiste es el primer, como dijo Vero, el primer Windows, solamente se miró el title de lo que estás hablando de Money Magnetic, pero no
Ajá.
se escuchó nada de, la verdad no escuché nada mucho de Money Magnetic, y escuché más de PT y leyendo lo que estás leyendo, y desde el principio había muchas fallas y dije, ok,
Mm.
this is the first time that Adriana do that. I'm support you, but I get more confused. That's not.
Ok, y como la otra vez que estábamos, te estaba enseñando, estabas escuchando acerca de ti, ¿no?
Yeah.
Ajá. Entonces, ahora mi intención era hacer que ustedes fueran viendo cómo poder programar cualquier chat, o sea, cualquier cosa que quieran aprender, nada más empezar el principio
Mm,
con el desarrollo del prompt y se
okay.
vuelve como una conversación natural.
Ok,
que puedes preguntar un montón de cosas.
ok.
Y es entendible, que te haya confundido porque ya te había dado más, otra información más
Ujú.
antes. Y aparte de todo lo que ya me dijiste, ¿qué otra cosa crees tú que también puedo mejorar?
El tiempo, porque dijiste es 1 hora, son las 9:30. Empezó a las 8. El
Ok,
tiempo, dijimos, ok, o sea, son 2 horas, hora y media. O sea, Adriana, tú eres una mujer que habla mucho de integridad.
ok.
Y pues pues estamos en un programa donde estamos aprendiendo a desarrollo y entrenamiento, ¿verdad?
Ujú.
Entonces, como desarrollo y entrenamiento, debemos, porque me incluyo yo también, a trabajar contigo en eso, y hemos hablado de eso, de, de honrar nuestra palabra, ¿no? Tú me
Sí,
lo has enseñado y te lo reitero, honrarnos a nosotros mismos y el tiempo de los demás. Yo porque tengo que ir a trabajar, si no me quedo aquí más aprendiendo, pero para mí esto es como, por eso te mandé esa carita de confused, porque me sentía como, ¿qué tanto está haciendo Adriana? Más le está leyendo, está haciendo, y luego ahora ya ves, son las 9:30, y dijo que era 1 hora, y en todo ese tiempo pues se fue mucho tiempo. Y estos son los resultados cuando uno no se prepara bien para mí.
muy bien, Carmen.
Nada más mi
Muchísimas.
punto de vista, no es que sea la verdad. Es lo que yo veo, ¿ok?
Ok, gracias.
Ok, amiga.
Ok.
Todos somos humanos cometiendo errores, pero estamos aprendiendo.
Sí, no, y ¿sabes qué? Es como cuando uno se pone en la cancha, pues tienes
Ujú,
que aceptar todo y
ujú,
sobre todo dejar el- que las experiencias
ujú,
vayan em, moldeando el,
ujú.
el negocio o esto, de veras.
Sí, sí.
Porque en serio, una de las cosas que a mí me ha detenido mucho en muchas cosas que hago es precisamente no querer pasar por incomodidad, ¿no? Como, oh my God, no lo hice bien, oh my God. Pero ayer, cuando creé mi chat, luego se los voy a compartir, cuando me empezó a decir, me dijo, eso exactamente. Lo que pasa es que tú solamente quieres estar cómoda y me dio la lista de todas las cosas que yo estoy haciendo para estar dentro de estar cómoda
Mm.
y me dijo, si cambias la mentalidad en vez de pensar, oh, es que, ¿qué pasa si fallo? Porque así estaba desde ayer toda nerviosa. Dije, ¿qué pasa si fallo? ¿Qué pasa si no logro? ¿Qué pasa si no? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Y esta cosa me dijo, pues si todo eso pasa, es bueno porque es información de cosas que tú tienes que aprender. Es como dejar que la experiencia moldee lo que realmente tu mensaje. Y es normal.
Entiendo tu
Oh,
contexto,
thank
Adriana,
you. Ujú,
entiendo tu contexto y puedo mirar que, pues el que inventó el teléfono se equivocó muchas veces, no hay nada de malo, solamente estoy aprendiendo a discernir información nueva para mí,
ujú.
y sé que los que queremos algo grande tenemos que equivocarnos una y otra vez. Por eso estamos tanto en los programas desarrollo y entrenamiento, es más de lo mismo, desarrollo y entrenamiento en todos los programas que uno tome. Pues
Sí,
se vale estar en la cancha y equivocarse. Nada más yo no hay nada de malo en ti, no más que me siento confundida porque pues necesito ah, procesar todo lo que estoy captando. Eso es
anda.
todo. ¿Ok? Soy muy lenta para aprender en la tecnología. Es todo.
Bueno, pero
Eras.
Ah, era lenta. Gracias,
ya. Y sabes
pero
qué, te reconozco por estar aquí de todos modos, Porque cualquier otra persona dice, ay, no, ¿para qué estoy ahí? Pero tú tú lo estás haciendo, estás aquí y gracias.
Gracias,
Gracias.
Verónica. Gracias, Adriana. Estamos entonces mañana otra vez, ¿verdad?
No, dentro de 8 días.
¿No era sábado y domingo?
Era el sábado en inglés y el domingo en español.
Oh,
Ujú, pero ya
acá.
vinieron todas ahora,
Oh, ok. Muy
¿ok?
bien. Ok,
Entonces
nos vemos.
te mando la información de la otra semana,
Ok,
¿ok?
ok. Que tengan
Bye,
buen
Gracias.
día, ¿ok?
Carmen.
Bye,
Bye bye.
Verónica.
Bye,
Cuídense. Bye,
Carmen.
bye.
Déjame